Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you guys how to make a super easy and delicious barbacoa using our crock pot. So in case you guys want to learn how I make it, just stay tuned and I'll show you how. Alrighty guys, so let's get started with our ingredients. So for this recipe you're going to need 4 pounds of chuck pot rolls, cut and set to room temperature. To sear our meat we're going to need some salt and some vegetable oil or olive oil. For our adobo sauce we're going to need 5 chile chipotles, 1 cup of chicken broth, a half a cup of vinegar, lime juice from 3 limes, 1 whole white onion, 4 bay leaves, 5 garlic cloves, 3 teaspoons of ground cumin, 2 teaspoons of oregano, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, and a half a teaspoon of ground cloves. So these are our ingredients. Now let's get started. Alright guys, so first step we're going to do is salt our meat. So generously on each side of your meat, make sure you add some salt. Okay. Real life, I will be using my hands. But I'm not trying to contaminate everything. Alright, so once we have our meat all salted, we're going to move on to our stove. Okay, so here I'm gonna set my griddle on medium-high heat. I'm going to allow it to get hot enough so we can add our oil, and then we're going to sear our meat for 3 minutes each side. Once you have your meat on the griddle, do not move it. Just allow it to sear for those 3 minutes. So I'm just going to add some oil. Okay, so once it's hot, we're going to add our meat. So for 3 minutes, we're going to let it sear. And just do the same to all sides of our meat. So 3 minutes after, just flip it over. Okay, so once all sides of your meat have been seared, we're going to place them on our crock pot. And we're going to do the same to the rest of our meat. On our sauce, I'm going to add my garlic cloves and all over my spices, my cumin, oregano, ground cloves, salt and pepper into our blender. I'm trying to be fancy here. We're going to add our chile chipotles, our lime juice, and our vinegar. So we're going to blend that all together. Add our adobo sauce. Okay, so once we have our sauce, we're going to add it into our meat. Now we're just going to pour our sauce all over our meat. Just mix it around. Make sure all your meat has some sauce. Okay, now what I like to do is add my chicken broth in my blender too, so like that I can get all my leftover sauce. You know, just mix it around. Clean your blender with the broth, just like that. And now we're just going to add it in our mix. See, voila. So we're just going to make sure our meat is covered. And it's okay if it's not, because it's going to cook all together anyway. So now we're going to add our bay leaves and our white onion. Just cut it in half and just throw it in the mix. Okay, so close your crock pot. And set it on high heat. And now we're just gonna let it cook in there for about 4 hours. And it all depends on your crock pot as well. For me, 4 hours to 4 hours and a half, it's perfectly fine. So it all depends on your crock pot. So 4 hours, you guys. We'll be right back. All right, guys. So it's been 4 hours. So by now, our meat should be done. So I'm just going to open it. Oh, and let me tell you that the house smells delicious. Oh, and this is what our barbacoa should look like. And as you can tell, you see the meat how it's falling apart pretty easy. So that's how you know your meat is done. So now what I'm going to do, I'm just gonna take it out of the crock pot and start placing it in a different, plate, so like that I can let it cool down a little bit and then start shredding it. And I'm just gonna separate like all my bay leaves and the onion. I'm gonna separate it in a different plate, because we don't need that no more. So like that, once my meat is all shredded, I'm going to return it back into our juice. And that's basically it, you guys. Super easy, super delicious. And oh my goodness, I just can't. So I'm just gonna take it all out and then start shredding it, and then I'll get back to you guys. Alright guys, so I returned the meat back in the crock pot, and it's already all shredded. And it's ready to be served. And you can serve it like that, you guys, or make it into tacos, burritos, or bowls, anything. It's super delicious. So there you have it. Alrighty guys, so here I serve them as tacos because we love tacos. But to be honest, you guys can serve them just by themselves, and the meat is super delicious, super tender, super flavorful. Here I have cilantro, salsa, avocado, and it's just super delicious. And now for the best for you guys. Been waiting for it all day. Taste test. Seriously delicious. Alrighty guys, and there you have it. Super easy and delicious barbacoa. I hope you guys had enjoyed watching this video. And as always, if you did, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. And also, you guys, if you give this recipe a try, please don't forget to tag me on Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter. And if you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button so you guys can be part of our family. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.